Hello. Good morning, good afternoon. We are live on Instagram. I'm Laura Madden. Welcome to ReFashioned Art. I am back in my studio. I know, finally back here, and I've got some fun things to share. Mainly just want to share these pieces that are just about completed, and I'm so excited about them. I believe it was a while back I shared a sneak peek of these when I had just started them. Hey guys, how are you? Rick, what's up? Need to connect very soon. Very soon. I have all kinds of questions for you, and need to come see your work, your new stuff at Dessart for sure. Love it. Okay guys, so I am working on some large pieces, also working on some tapestries. I've shared these, I've shared them in my feed, I've shared them in my stories. They are gonna be on my website soon, available. I really want to get quotes to have them stretched, and I have not been able to achieve that just yet. But I do wanna have quotes for people to have them stretched, because right now they are loose fabrics. And I don't think it's really that convenient of a thing to just hand off to somebody to hang on their wall, unless maybe they have some other way. Maybe they're a art hanging magician in the realm that I'm not, but I would like to have these quotes for people to have them stretched, so I can either have it done for them and then they can purchase, or they can go and have it stretched themselves after they purchase. All right, as always guys, I am a pretty open book here. Love sharing about my work, love sharing about the process, love sharing about the sourcing of where these things come from. If you're new to ReFashioned Art is, it's my way of collecting unwanted items, things that would otherwise be discarded as trash, and remaking them, bringing them back to fashion. And that's the whole concept behind ReFashion, is literally bringing something that is no longer deemed valuable or desirable, something discarded, and bringing it back into fashion so it is now desirable and wanted for someone's wall. And really, this is art. It's abstract modern art. I'm a painter. I do 2D, I do 3D. This is art that is going to bring that fashionable edge to your walls and help you create more luxury at home. And that's exactly what art has done for me. That's really my only experience with art. I have no other experience in the art world. To be truthful, I have no art training. I didn't come from a family where art was known or collected. I was never educated on art. Obviously, I did not go to school. I did not study art. I studied physiology. That was a whole other lifetime ago, but I've always made my own art. And as an adult, I knew I wanted my home to look and feel a certain way. I've moved many times for my husband's job, and each home needed different stuff. So I would make my own art. And I became really like fixated and enamored and almost obsessed with how art would transform a room, and not just the aesthetics, but the energy of a room. It literally helped me to feel fashionable in my home. And I've worked in fashion before coming to art, and so fashion is a very important part of my life, and it will always be important because of the transformative effects of fashion and wearing clothes you love. But I want to feel fashionable all the time, not just in my clothes. So I want to feel fashionable in my home, and I was on a quest to figure out how to do it. And for me, that was having art on my walls. And so I made it. And now I'm doing it for you. I'm doing it for you if you desire to feel fashionable in your home and you want to create more luxury at home. It is not that hard. And you know what? It might take some money because this is not free, but it doesn't have to cost this exorbitant amount that some people think it would or it should in terms of the furnishings or, you know, buying that high-end, you know, luxury home. There's other ways of creating that feeling. And one of them for me that's been very transformative is the art on my walls. Hey guys, how are you? So feel free, yes. Yeah, Ricky Richardson, definitely agree. But like I was saying, guys, I do like to share. So please DM me, email me, laura@IamLauraMadden.com if you have questions about my work. Of course, if you're local and you're serious about collecting my art, then reach out to me. We can schedule a time for a showing, for a private showing. This week I'm doing a whole bunch of showings, And it's really fun. It's really fun. I've had 2 so far this week. I have 3 more. And I love hearing people's reactions when they're seeing my art in person for the first time. It is so valuable to me. I wish I could record them because it's such a great learning experience for me. But you know, when you're seeing art in person for the first time, versus only seeing it online on a website, in a photo, the Instagram page, is just not the same. It will never move you. It can move you, and I know it does. Art moves me that I see online, on Instagram and whatnot. But it could never move you in the same way that it will seeing it in person, because you get the energy. You really get the energy and the essence. You can see the depth. For instance, this piece here, there's a lot of texture. This piece here, a lot of texture. I'm not even going to attempt to move my phone to give you a close-up, because I know it's just never, you're never gonna get the effect of how much texture is on that canvas and how that feels, because you can feel the passion that went into this piece in the making of it. You can feel how laborious, how labor intensive, how physical this work can be. I mean, you feel it. You feel it. And that's just like pure passion going from someone's hands onto the canvas. So anyway, I'm going to get to the point. It's almost noon here and I'm just about out of time. So we got 40 inches by 60 inches. I really love this, and I apologize. I know the lighting, even though I'm standing in front of this big, great light, you really can't see this piece all that well in this photo. This is mostly black and white, but we've got a lot of blue, like indigo blue, a lot. It's all mixed in there. It's layered under, it's layered on top. So in some spots, it's more obvious than others. And actually, I know it was maybe a month or 2 ago, I did a live in here and I showed one of the first layers of this piece. It was a lot of color. I wish I had it. I'll put it in my stories. Actually, I'm sorry. I am such a goofball. This is, I just put it in my stories. Like a half hour ago, I already forgot. Okay, so this was one of the first layers of this piece. What you're seeing in the background there, that is this piece. So that's how it started. And a lot of times, now I don't know how to get rid of this thing. Okay, there we go. So a lot of times my pieces may start with a lot of color. That's just my way of prepping the canvas. It's just kind of like the first draft. You know, when you're writing a book or whatever, a piece, the first draft, there's always going to be edits. There's always going to be second, third, and fourth drafts. And this was just one of the first drafts that you saw there. This is just about finished. I am going to do a little bit more finessing, a little bit more scraping, a little bit more adding. Let me know, guys. DM me if you are interested in this piece. And then this one here, I'm just going to move over here. This one here, 48 by 48 inches. Love this. You guys know how much I love black and white. Love, love, love. Absolutely love it. Hey, Barbs, how are you? You want to join my live? Or was that, I'm guessing that was a mistake. Nice to see you. If you have questions, let me know. You can type them here or you can DM me, email me, Laura@IamLauraMann.com. So again, guys, this is just about done. There will be some more finessing. DM me if you're interested in this piece. Just a few others here. Work in progress. Work in progress. And this one's done. This one is called Blaze. This is one of my 3D pieces. Using fabric. That's Blaze, 20 inches by 40 inches. Hey Barb, make sure you DM me and we can set that up for a future video. I have to hop off right now. Actually, I have another meeting. Little dribbles all over. All over. If you have stuff you don't want, call me. A lot of estate sales, some thrift stores, a lot of estate sales. I do have, a lot of friends who know that I love collecting unwanted items, salvage canvases, paint. I love working with house paint. Of course, I use a lot of acrylic. These are mostly acrylic that you're seeing here. I love wood planks. So builders, designers, I love collecting building materials. Yeah, I just love that discarded, unwanted stuff. A lot of the stuff that most people think is junk because it's just leftovers, it's discards from their projects. That's the stuff where I'm like, ooh, I can use this. Or it's like, ooh, how can I use this? I'm gonna find a way. But you know, these are just 2D abstracts. Here we've got a 3D. And again, love collecting fabric remnants. I've had enough of my own. I mean, there are some designers that have given me fabric remnants from projects, from, you know, slip covers that came in that maybe had an imperfection or their client ended up not wanting them. But really guys, I have this crazy obsession on a quest to reduce waste, and really I just love reducing waste and conserving resources. So if there's a use for something and I can keep it out of the landfill, then I'm going to keep it out of the landfill. It's just a weird thing with me. I just do not like seeing things going in the trash. It just makes me sad. It's like, you know, I think it's like my thing with rescue dogs or, you know, that kind of thing. It's like, man, this is unloved and it is so worthy of love. And so I'm gonna stop on my philosophical soapbox here. But me too, Rick, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. All right, guys, all the links are in the bio. shop.IamLauraMadden.com is the website. And DM me. If you're interested in any of my work, let me know. I can always send you extra photos and videos from all angles, of course. And always open to getting on a video call if you want to see that 3D, the work in 3D, if you want to see it in a video, or if you're local and you're serious about collecting my work, then we can schedule a time for you to come and see my work at a private showing. All right, guys, that's it. Thanks for joining. And where are we? Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Feels like Friday. It really feels like a Friday.